Well, time for me to shred the last little bit of charity that my non-existent audience might have for my YouTube channel by talking about this thing right here. Yeah, let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? This is Sean of Raw Select Music, and today, as you might have guessed, I want to talk about this thing right here, the brand new single from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, BlackSummer. So, as a self-described Red Hot Chili Peppers hater, I fully went into this song expecting to hate it. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm just largely indifferent to it this time around. I feel like basically, in general, all the elements are fine. Chad Smith's drumming, perfectly in the pocket. Flea doesn't really stand out that much on this track, but still keeps everything sort of loose and funky as he always does. And probably, at this point, really doesn't need to try that hard to further cement his GOAT status as a bass player. So I'll at least give the band that. And John Frusciante, speaking of GOATs, is back, and I mean, he's doing his John Frusciante best, adding interesting textures to melodies to the song. And he's probably the best part of this track. Which leads me to the worst part of this track, and consistently my least favorite part of the Red Hot Chili Peppers for basically the last 2 decades. And that's Anthony fucking Kiedis. Simply put, I think he's one of the worst frontmen out there. And I know I'm probably standing alone on this, but I can't stand him. I hate his half-assed, half-rapped, half-sung approach to vocals. I hate the fact that he can only seemingly talk about drugs, sex, in California, and I'm just sick of this shtick. It doesn't work for me. And moreover, it really seems like with every release post-Stadium Arcadium, it seems like he's just not even trying anymore. He's not trying to be interesting. He's not trying to be funny or creative. He is just there. And you can expect that he's gonna go through the same motions that he always does, much like what a lot of the band seems to be doing here, and not do anything to make the song better. And in a lot of ways, it feels like Anthony Kiedis' MO for the longest time is basically made everything worse. For all the songs that a lot of people out there seem to really enjoy from Red Hot Chili Peppers, consistently, Anthony Kiedis has been the one aspect that absolutely makes me want to leave the room. Because I'm not going to force anybody to not like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I just don't like them myself. So from tracks like the unholy mashup between their funky old style and the more softer, tender vibe of a track like By the Way, to the dun-dun-dun-dun funk of Danny California, to the absolutely obnoxious lyrics on All Around the World with that god-awful delivery. Red Hot Chili Peppers have been far from my favorite band. And I say this as somebody who used to be a fan. I think Blood Sugar Sex Magik absolutely deserves its status as one of the best albums of the 90s. I think there are some great songs on One Hot Minute with their absolutely pitch-perfect cover of Ohio Players' Love Roller Coaster, and I don't mind a lot of this stuff on Californication. But it seemed like the runaway success with that album really got to the band's head, as well as Anthony Kiedis, and basically created a formula that they've been rehashing for the last 20 years. And BlackSummer seems like this is them essentially just taking victory laps, and everybody is just sort of congratulating them for it. I understand. Some people just want a dependable sound, and I think if you're looking for that bog standard Red Hot Chili Peppers sound, you're probably going to find a lot to enjoy with this. Ultimately, the only thing that really irritates me about this song is Anthony Kiedis. The verse melody on here is precisely the reason that I've hated Red Hot Chili Peppers for so long, and this doesn't do anything to basically change my mind about their music. What I see is ultimately the problem that's coming down the pike with the inevitable release of their new album is that this is going to be, like I said, a victory lap for the group where they're going to basically be rehashing all of their sort of trademark sounds and not really do anything unique with them. And that, to me, presents a point where I generally stop caring about an artist. For when a band becomes so self-referential to the point that they're trying to rehash the past and do nothing new with it. Essentially what you're doing is you are forcing your listeners to want to go back, listen to a group's older tunes, and you've essentially negated everything that you're putting out in the present. And Red Hot Chili Peppers aren't the only group that are notorious for doing this, but I feel like they're one of the easiest examples to point to. So yeah, I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of this song. I'm not overly offended by it, but I can take or leave this song. Yay, congratulations on getting John Frusciante back. Now, why won't Anthony Kiedis leave? So, at the end of the day, this song was obviously not meant for me, and I'm totally okay with that. And also, I want to say, guys, please do not let my curmudgeon-y opinion of this song take away from your enjoyment of a track that was obviously not meant for me. If you like this song, let me know why you thought it was great down in the comments. If you agree with me, let me know why you agree with me in the comments. A while ago, when I started this YouTube channel, I wanted to start a video series talking about some artists, singers, and producers that are out there that I personally don't like or don't understand, and wanted to hear from you guys as to why you liked said artist, singer, group, producer. Because I think at the end of the day, having these kinds of conversations could be a lot of fun. So, as you might expect, I will not be linking this song down in my WordPress blog, but make sure you follow me over there, because that's where I post music links to any of the songs that I talk about in all the other videos that I do on this channel. And make sure you follow me over on Twitch for Live from the Record Room, my weekly DJ live streams, where I play records like the ones that I talk about in most of these videos, as well as a whole host of other records in my collection that I don't have a chance to talk about on this channel. Links to everything, as always, down in the description. That's going to be it for me today, guys. Thanks as always for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. So until then, peace out!